Hey guys, Ashley here, Ultimate Station fan. Back today with another topic. Sorry. Brain froze. I wanted to just make this real quick and just make it quick and straight to the point. And I am finally going to end the whole discussion of who Daniel LaRusso should have ended up with between Allie or Kumiko. And me personally, I am a Daniel and Kumiko shipper. When I watched Karate Kid 2, I was just way more hooked into their love story. But I feel like it makes sense to start with him and Allie and my personal feelings on the relationship. I understand that Allie was his first love. It was the first girl he had feelings for. It was the first girl that he felt crazy about. And they did have chemistry. I do think Ross and Elizabeth Shue did have chemistry. And they were cute and they were sweet. And it was innocent. But I feel like I didn't see enough of Allie. I feel like Allie didn't have enough of a personality. And I kind of feel like Allie did play a little bit of mind games with him and Johnny a little bit. One minute she'd be all up on Daniel, and then the next minute she'd be all up on Johnny. And not only that, she invited Daniel to two places where she knew that Johnny would be. Golf and stuff, and a country club. Daniel's not rich, and yet I'm not saying she can't invite him to those places, but it's like, that he's gonna be here, so that's what I mean. It's like playing mind games a little bit. But I feel like I feel like I need to see a little bit more of it. I feel like I didn't see enough of them together. Their first date was cute. I will give people that. The montage with them on the first date was cute. I thought the first kiss was cute. I thought all of it was cute. Like, I honestly thought they were really cute. Their interactions, everything. I thought it was cute. But I feel like I need to see a bit more. I feel like I feel like she just didn't have enough personality. I feel like they wrote Elizabeth Shue how she's supposed to be written. Just a basic girl that Daniel fell in love with, and even though they was each other's Daniel wasn't her first love. I don't know if Johnny was or Daniel, that's not up to me to say. But Daniel, she was his first love, and it sucks that it ended so tragically. For her to cheat on him and everything. But so that's him and Allie. I thought they were cute, but I feel like I need to see a little bit more of it. And I feel like Allie just kind of lacked any real character depth. But in Karate Kid 2, with him and Kumiko. Oh, hold on, Cobra Kai. Let me get into that. The Allie reunion episode in Cobra Kai, I did like it, but I didn't like. I kind of thought they were trying to turn that into a love triangle in that episode. Like, why was Daniel getting so jealous that Johnny was there? Like, it was giving love triangle, but it's like Daniel's married, and Johnny was just all up on Miguel's mother. So for Johnny to be all up on Miguel's mom, for them to sleep together, and then for him to try to hook up with his ex-girlfriend, that was sleazy. That was low. And then for him to try to play stupid when Miguel mentioned it at the table, I'm thinking like, hold on. You gonna sit with Miguel's mom and then try to reunite with your ex? What games you trying to play? Like, stop it. Like, I didn't focus with that. It was giving love triangle. I mean, her reunion episode wasn't bad. Her and Ralph, Elizabeth Shue and Ralph Macchio still have great chemistry, just like in 1984. Would it have been nice if her and Daniel would have had a one-on-one episode like how her and Johnny had? Yes, but I feel like I wouldn't want Daniel to like cheat or anything like that. Even though I feel like some sort of plot line like that between him and his wife probably would have made things interesting. But they were focusing so much on the kids in the first 3 seasons that it got ridiculous. But yeah, her reunion episode wasn't bad in my opinion. On to him and Kumiko. I love him and Kumiko together. Their interaction, their chemistry, stop playing. Ralph and the actress, I just forgot her name and I just looked her up. They have really, really great chemistry. I honestly believe in that relationship between him and Kumiko. Kumiko actually had a personality. Kumiko actually had some interests and hobbies and things that she liked to do. And like, her and Daniel, they were just so cute. It was so innocent. It was so sweet. And like, I feel like, and I hate to say that, I kind of feel like it was doomed from the start because where were the writers going to take this if he's going to leave anyway? It just sucks that it had to end so abruptly, in my opinion. Oh my god! And the scene when they had, I think all the him and Kimiko scenes together was so cute. The dance scene, the scene when they almost kissed by the lake, the scene where they had their first kiss, when he fought to death for her. He fought chosen for her. He fought to death for her. If that is not chivalrous, I don't know what the fuck is. Like, it sucks they didn't end up together. It sucks that Daniel didn't even try to go back to Okinawa and fight for his girl. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And then I absolutely loved the Cobra Kai episode for him and Kumiko. They were so cute. The chemistry was still there like it was all those years ago. The chemistry was still there. I absolutely loved the reunite episodes between him and Kumiko. It was so cute, and like, and honestly, it kind of felt like the writers were like teasing something, but they didn't go along with it. And I was just like, I really loved him and Kumiko together. Like, I honestly did. Like, I honestly feel like, why did her and Daniel end up together? Like, why, Cobra Kai writers, Karate Kid writers, why didn't they end up together? Like, why did Daniel need to be married when we opened up Cobra Kai? Like, not only that, if he's gonna be married, he couldn't have been married to Kimiko. No, he couldn't have done that. Okay. Like, I didn't turn this video being long. I just wanted to just say my opinion. And I feel like him and Kimiko, everybody ships them. Like, everybody thinks they should have been in game. I'm thinking, like, yeah, like, I thought him and Allie were cute. Like, because I didn't know he was going to have a love interest in the second movie. But when I watched it, I'm like, oh my god, how are they not in game? Him and Kimiko just had way better chemistry, way better interactions, and like, I feel like him being there gave it a chance to see more of it. Because even though in the first movie it was more about him and Mr. Minaj's relationship and their dynamic, don't get me wrong, I feel like it was still there in the second movie, but I feel like him being there in the sequel gave him a chance to interact with other people. So him being there with Kimiko just gave it a more of an opportunity to be there and see it go down. And I absolutely loved it. I loved everything with him and Kumiko from the sequel, from Cobra Kai. I loved it. I loved the deleted scenes. I loved all of it. The scene where they drinking the water in outside the restaurant and they hands touch. Like, why weren't they in game? Like, why weren't they in game? Like, and him and the actress are actually friends in real life. Like, she was on his Hollywood Walk of Fame. Like, it sucks they were in game. Like, it absolutely crushes me. Like, I've never felt this hurt about a movie couple not end up together. Actually, that's not true, because Rose and Jack didn't end up together in Titanic, so they're not the only one. There's plenty of other movie couples who didn't end up together, but I would say they're certain because they were like kids, and like I wanted to see more of that, and it didn't happen. So I am team Daniel and Kumiko all day long. I think they had the superior chemistry, the superior moment, and like Kumiko was more flesh rounded as character to me than Allie. I feel like Allie was just a basic girl there to be his first love. There was really no other attention on making her fleshed out, and I would rather see a fleshed out character, and Kumiko was just more fleshed out in my opinion. But there was something else I want to talk about, and I didn't mention this in the Karate Kid rant, and I was supposed to mention the Kumiko and Daniel reunion, the Daniel and Kumiko reunion in my review, but I forgot, so I'm mentioning here. I did love the Kumiko and Daniel reunion episodes in season 3 of Cobra Kai. They were really good. The chemistry was still there. Great. Him interacting with Chosen and him learning the new karate moves. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But another thing I want to talk about, a crazy fan theory that I saw on Reddit about Daniel from Cobra Kai, about a storyline that somebody would have wrote. Somebody said they would have wrote a storyline with him having a relationship with a teenager, and I automatically just like turn my head to the side. Because first of all, Ralph Macchio is 60-something years old. Yes, he looks young for his age, but he's still 60-something years old. I think he's like 62. That's a bit ridiculous. Out of all the storylines you can suggest, you suggest him being a child predator. Really? Oh, look, we're really doing that. Really? The girl, she said she felt like it would have been interesting. The girl on Reddit who did the theory, she said how interesting would have been if, basically, that's just like if Robbie wasn't a boy, but if he was a girl, and like the girl came on to Daniel and they started having a relationship. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with having a crush on somebody who's older than you, because we've all been there. We've had crushes, we've had fantasies, we've had what they call it, infatuations. We've all had that. But there's a difference between having it and interacting with it and going along with it. And I'm not sure I'm okay with Daniel Ross Machiel being 52 years old having a thing with a 15-year-old girl. I'm not okay with that. It's disgusting. I'm just not a fan of age gap adult relationships, because I think they're outplayed, and I feel like they're never talked about how dangerous they are in TV shows. Like, no one ever talks about how emotionally damaging they are, and I'm not a fan of it. I didn't like that take. I feel like there are a lot of other things you could write. How interesting would it have been if, like, maybe him or his wife would have started emotionally connecting with somebody else, and like it don't lead to, like, maybe it could lead to like a kiss, but like it don't go any further than that. That would have been interesting in my opinion. I would have had jig with that, but I feel like they wanted to leave that marriage alone, because if you really think about it, his wife really isn't a fleshed out character, really. And as much as I do think their marriage is okay, I don't really care about their relationship at all in Cobra Kai. So it kind of makes me feel like, why would I care about someone interfering in their marriage when I kind of don't care already? So like, it's just like, I don't care about that. Would it have been an interesting storyline? Yes, but it's like, really, whatever. But I'm not a fan of the storyline she talked about with him being with some teenage girl. Not a fan of that. No. Not a fan of that. Hell to the fucking no. Not a fan of that. I have nothing against, like, if things were different, if Robbie was a girl and Daniel did take her in, I would have had nothing against, like, her catching feelings for him, because that's common. It's common for a boy or a girl to have mixed feelings on an older man or older woman, but it's a difference between having them and acting on them. And like, if they would have wrote a storyline with her trying to kiss him and him like shutting it down, I would have not been against that, because that's actually showing that it's a no, you're getting the wrong idea. I'm trying to help you. I'm not into all that. But still, wasn't a fan of that. I just wanted to mention it because it's been on my brain ever since I saw it on Reddit, and I'm just thinking like, no. But at the end of the day, I am team Daniel and Kumiko all day long, and it's just they weren't in game. And I'm gonna keep watching Karate Kid 2 and Karate Kid, and I mean not Karate Kid 2 and Cobra Kai, and just stick it in my head that they were in game. I'll just do that. I'll just use my imagination. I just think that they were in game. And I hate how Karate Kid 3 ruined their ending. I hated it. I think I mentioned it in my Karate Kid 3 review. I hated how Karate Kid ruined their ending. Karate Kid 3, sorry. I hate how Karate Kid 3 ruined their ending. So that's that. Those are my rants for today. I'm going to try my best to relax and unwind, because today is my last vacation day and I go back to work tomorrow. And but you know, we're gonna push through, we're gonna make it through it, and we're gonna do it, babe. So I'm gonna see you guys next time.